Welcome to our channel. Most people believe wealth must be loud. Cars, brands, noise, attention. But no announcements, no drama, no stage. The real millionaires move in shadows. While others seek validation, they seek discipline. While others post, they build quietly, consistently, relentlessly. This is not a guide for show offs. This is for the few who want to live rich, not look rich, to become millionaires without anyone knowing. So, if you are ready to walk through the silent path, let's begin. Every rich man who kept quiet started with a different kind of thought. Not how can I earn more, but how can I be free. Money was not their god, it was their shield, their tool, their ticket. They saw the world differently. Where others saw job, they saw leverage. Where others saw salary, they saw systems. They built in silence because they knew noise costs energy. Distraction steals decades. Attention invites pressure. A silent millionaire understands that privacy is power, that secrecy is security, that mystery is protection. They do not share screenshots of their wins. They do not celebrate early. They do not try to look successful. And only those paying attention notice. And even then, they say nothing. Becoming rich quietly begins with this one decision. I will not announce my goals. I will show no signs until I have receipts. The world will not know what you are building until one day you are not at the same table anymore. Because you bought the entire building just to get the table inside it. 2. Habits of silent millionaires. They don't sleep late, they don't waste mornings. They rise before the noise begins. Before the city wakes up, they have already read, already planned, already moved. Their alarm clock is not pressure, it's vision. Vision that demands movement, not excuses. They don't chase motivation, they build discipline brick by brick. Repetition over emotion, systems over moods. Their day begins with a routine, not with gossip, but with silence, focus, and progress. They don't scroll, they scan. They don't react, they prepare. They don't compare, they create. Their phone is on, do not disturb. Their desk is clear. Their time is guarded like gold. They track money like monks track breath. Expenses measured. Investments intentional. They don't talk about money, they talk to money. Through spreadsheets, through strategy, through stillness. You won't see them out every weekend. They are building, not avoiding. They are choosing discomfort now for independence forever. They keep circles small, not out of fear but wisdom. Fewer leaks, fewer distractions, more energy for the climb. Every day one layer. Invisible to others, unstoppable within. These are not hacks, these are habits. Invisible from the outside but obvious in the outcome. 3. Invisible income streams. Real millionaires don't rely on one stream. They create quiet rivers that flow even while they sleep. You don't see the cash, you don't see the work, but it's there flowing, scaling, multiplying. They build faceless businesses, online stores that don't show their face, courses that teach without their name, books written under pen names, licenses, royalties, code systems. While the world is chasing likes, they are collecting deposits. They don't need validation, they want freedom. You scroll Instagram, they are scrolling dashboards. You check followers, they check profits. Here are the quiet income paths they take. 1. Digital products. Ebooks, guide, templates built once, sold forever. Zero noise, pure profit. 2. Affiliate marketing. Silent links, commission on repeat. They renew, recommend, then vanish. Money stays, they move on. 3. Print on demand stores. No inventory, no face, just ideas. Marketed quietly, delivered automatically. 4. Licensing. They own things others want to use. Art, music, code. They license it and let royalty checks come quietly. 5. Dividend stocks. Their money works harder than most people do. Every month it pays them back silently. No drama, no updates, just results. 6. Digital real estate. Websites that rank, videos that earn. content that compounds. They focus on the invisible engine, something that works without them and grows without noise. Don't flash what they earn because quiet money doesn't need applause. Their goal is not to impress but to escape. Escape the system, escape the dependence, escape the noise. And they do it brick by silent brick until one day they don't show up and nobody even realizes because their systems do. Or how to stay hidden yet grow. Growth doesn't need a spotlight, progress doesn't need applause. The quiet millionaire knows this truth. They master still scaling, the art of growing without glowing, of winning without warning. How do they grow without showing? First, they separate identity from impact. They use pen names. They use brands instead of faces. They create work that lives on its own, independent of fame, recognition, or credit. Second, they automate. People expose themselves when they are too involved. But automation, it makes them invisible. Emails, ads, funnel systems running silently in the background. Third, they outsource quietly. They don't try to do everything. They hire freelancers, use ghostwriters, build teams without building noise. Fourth, they protect their lifestyle. No luxury cars with plates that scream. No constant selfies in five-star lobbies. They wear normal, drive normal. They live extraordinary in silence. Fifth, they compartmentalize. Their business is not tied to their family. They share time, not numbers. They protect their peace even from those closest. Growth for them is not public. It's internal, it's financial, it's spiritual. They grow like roots, strong, silent, unseen, until one day their life blooms and nobody understands how because they were not watching the roots, only the surface. And the surface was quiet. 5. Psychological shifts for quiet success. Silent millionaires move by psychological shifts. They stop chasing approval, they no longer need praise to progress. Their reward is control, freedom, quiet power. They don't fear being misunderstood. They rewire their thoughts. They welcome boredom. They know repetition creates wealth. And above all, they shift from ego to essence. 6. The final phase, freedom without noise. In the end, what do they earn? It's not just money. They earn freedom, but not the loud kind, the kind that whispers. They don't need to quit, they choose when to stop. While others chase recognition, they walk into freedom without altering the world. Their time belongs to them. True wealth is not loud, it's peace of mind that is the end goal, and they reached it. So, if you ever wonder why you don't see the richest person in the room, maybe they are there just silent, just still, just smiling because they already won. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching.